Hey everybody, I'm David with Bolivar Live, and when I go out of town, and that's not very often, but as I get closer, and it's just like that on vacation or if you have a home on Bolivar, when I cross this Highland Bridge that goes over the intercoastal, I know I'm almost there, and I get anxious. I wonder, okay, what's changed? What the waters looks like? How many people are down? And I do this like at Christmas time or my mom's birthday in April when we went for her 92nd. When I came over that Highland Bridge, I got anxious, anxiety, because I knew I was almost home and that I was starting to smell that coastal air, that breeze, and I wondered what the sunset was going to look like. And then, you go a little further and you go through High Island, and man, I'm almost there. And as you come down out of High Island, it's a sense of relief for me. I'm home. I'm back home. I see the water. And my next thought is, I wonder what the beach looks like today, or what's going on at the beach. What did I miss while I was gone? And part of what people love down here, or most of what people love, is the beach. But also, we're getting more people down here that love to have a home down here, whether it's an investment home, maybe a investment property for rentals. It may be a place for friends and family to gather. But with the cost of homes nowadays, it's always a great thing if you can save a little money, whether it's up front or in the long run. And I was talking to Dan Priest the other day with Priest Insurance Agency, and there's a new program out, a buy-down program. And I wanted to let y'all know about that. And so listen into our conversation. It's all about saving money these days and how you can save money. And Dan doesn't know where I'm going with this, but
that's literally opposite the discussion we just had.
But it does save you money.
Yes, in a different way.
In a different way.
Yeah.
But the end results are you don't have to pay as much.
Yes.
You have to pay a little bit up front, but you don't have to pay enough. And what we're talking about is, what was the name of it?
It's a wind deductible buyback.
Right. And what that does is
buys back your deductible. So insurance carrier situations are whether you're directly on the coast and you have Texas windstorm, you have a choice of your deductible option. If you're off the coast a little bit in Houston or maybe in Jefferson County, just one removed, many carriers are moving to larger deductibles, mandatory named storm deductibles. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of a problem. You have a $500,000 house and you're required to carry a 5% deductible. Well, that's $25,000 before your insurance kicks in. And a lot of people aren't real comfortable with that.
Right.
The same thing on the beachfront. Let's say you have a $1 million house and you're carrying a 3% deductible, that's $30,000. You may or may not be comfortable with that. So one of the new products that's out there, it has been available in commercial products for some time, but now it's available for a homeowner, is a wind deductible buyback policy. So it's kind of insurance for your deductible, for lack of a better word. So you can go in there and you might select your deductible and say, yeah, I really don't want that $30,000 deductible.
Right. I'm
okay with 10. So you're buying insurance for the difference between the 10 and the 20. Okay. The 10 and the 30. So you're buying $20,000 worth of insurance that will kick in to help cover the cost of that deductible. It's like anything. It depends on some factors, whether it's economically feasible or whether it's something you want to do. But some people are much more comfortable paying a monthly rate than having to come up with that big lump sum all at one time. We see premiums anywhere to buy that deductible down, anywhere from $500 to $1,500.
A year?
A year.
A year.
So it just kind of depends on your situation, and that's a factor of the age of your home, the age of your roof, oftentimes is a factor in there.
And this is just on windstorm?
It is just a windstorm buyback deductible. So like here at the beach, you have your hazard policy and a flood policy, and the hazard covers fire and lightning and so forth,
right,
vandalism. And then you have the wind and hail policy. So this deductible jumps in there.
Okay.
And say you choose a bigger deductible, you have to compare the cost. It may be better for you to use a larger deductible and buy the wind buyback, or maybe it's not.
Right.
Or maybe you're just willing to self-insure. It's just options. So our job is to present options to people, talk to them about it, and help and educate them and help them make the best decision that's available for them.
And for their financial responsibilities, as far as giving them options on how to get stuff paid for.
What's the best value that
Right.
in the client's perceived realm of value?
Right.
Sometimes it's having that lesser deductible and they're willing to spend more money, and that's the value, to not have to deal with that
Right.
big out of lump sum. And some people are just like, hey, I'm good with 25.
Yeah.
You know?
Great. Well, for more information, make sure you give them a call. Best way to get hold of them is online on their website at priestinsuranceragency.com. They've got a contact form there, and that way you can track and keep track of the emails and stuff and phone calls all in one location. So we're going to go back and check out the beach now and look at these beautiful homes. Well, it's always great talking with Priest Insurance and Dan Priest about little ways to save, maybe not up front, but in the long run. And, you know, homes are a big part of Bolivar down here, like I said, whether it's vacation rentals or a place for your family. And anytime you can save a little bit and still get your toes in the sand, feel that coastal breeze in your hair, enjoy some fresh seafood, maybe some live music at an area venue while you enjoy your home, it's always a plus. So, well, we're going to head on out. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope to see you here on the Upper Texas coast in 2025. For more information on Bolivar Peninsula and area businesses, including Priest Insurance Agency, please visit our website where you can see Bolivar Live anytime through our 11 live webcams. We keep you connected to our 27 miles of paradise. Until next time, I'm David with Bolivar Live. Y'all have a great day, great week. Come see us. God bless, and bye-bye. Video equipment is sponsored by Crystal Beach Decor and More, located at 1959 Highway 87 in Crystal Beach, Texas, and Beachy Beatnik Boutique and Jewelry, located at 970 Surfside and Highway 87 in Crystal Beach, Texas. Thank you to these two businesses for being our 2025 video equipment sponsor for Bolivar Live.